This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat that far. We keeping the foot on the what? Yeeks. We keeping the foot on the what? Yeeks. Let's talk about it, man. Floyd Mayweather, according to Boxing Record, is considered the greatest fighter in boxing. Floyd Mayweather gloated it on Instagram. He gloated it basically on social media, and he has every right to do that. See, Boxing Records, Boxrec, I've quoted them before. Alpha males, man, at the highest levels, true alpha extraordinaires governed by true alpha economics, they know what's real. Real recognizes real. Only beta males don't understand what's real. Alpha males at the highest levels know what's real. And what's real is boxingrecord.com got it together. Now, the rest of the list was bullshit and fuck shit because Manny Pacquiao ain't no damn number 2. But the fact that they have Floyd as number 1, that's why I respect them, because they understand at their truest and their most properest levels that at least at the number 1 spot, you got to have a motherfucker at the number 1 spot that's doing their thing. Gervonta Tank Davis is box office because of Floyd Mayweather. You're seeing Floyd Mayweather's greatness be transitioned to fighters. Shakur Stevenson. All of these guys are Floyd Mayweather influenced. Adrian Broner. Before Adrian Broner was on that bullshit. About fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going on. Earl the True Spence. Andre Ward. All of these guys, if you look at the dichotomy, if you look at the variation, you look at the aspect, you look at the delineation, you look at the distinction, you look at everything that's associated with these guys, all of them have a common denominator. You want to know what the common denominator is? You want to know what the pedigree is? You want to know what the variation is? You want to know what the equation is? It's Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's influence. Devin even fucking Haney. Let me say it again. Devin even fucking Haney. If he would have just continued to bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring while he's at it. Because this is a motherfucker out of all of them. He can't just be on his own. He has to completely, utterly, and entirely bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the motherfucking ring while he's at it to Floyd. That's a motherfucker that got to do that shit his whole boxing career. If he wants to be crispier than a motherfucking 3-piece. And the reason why He Knows Everything says that is because it's the truth. It's the cold-hearted truth. It's the unadulterated truth. And it's the cutthroat truth-telling fashion. That's why He Knows Everything had to dish rag Devin fucking Haney. I dish ragged his ass on fucking Twitter. I don't got time to be dealing with that Rudy fucking poo and plum brain. That classic fucking Doden troglodyte. That ultra fucking fanboy with the ultra fucking fanboy rhetoric that want to cap. Devin Haney's a capper. All he wants to do is run his rabbit ass mouth. If he was under Floyd, he would have the fights. Got Bill Haney, a low rent fucking P. Diddy, trying to basically be all up in the videos. Trying to basically take all the swag. And look what he's done. He's taken all of his son's swag away. Because he's taken little Devin and have his ass in a capping ass fucking gutter. Let me say it again. He's taken little Devin and have his ass in a capping ass gutter. There's a lot of Devin Haney fanboys that don't want to admit this shit. Look at how Gervonta Tank Davis' boxing career is ran. Look at how it's governed by its affairs. Look at how Gervonta Tank Davis' box office. Look at how Gervonta Tank Davis is moving. You want to know why all of these things are happening the way that they're happening for Tank? It's because Tank understands that if you were the ultimate connoisseur, if you were the ultimate master virtuoso in Floyd Money Mayweather, your career is going to be magnificent. But Devin fucking Haney didn't get it. That's why I'm mad at the fact that he allowed his dad to disrespect Floyd Money Mayweather's dad, Floyd Sr. Now look at Floyd Mayweather. Boxing Record says that this is the greatest fighter to ever fight. They have it absolutely correct because guess what? Floyd is not only the greatest defender, he's also the greatest offender. Let me say it again. He's not the greatest defender, he's also the greatest offender. What do I mean by that? Floyd Mayweather's offense is flawless. His defense is flawless too. That's why he's perfect. He's a CompuBox. He's a human fucking CompuBox. This man breaks you down after a few rounds. He figures your ass out. Even Floyd Mayweather's haters have no choice but to say the great Mayweather. When it's all said and done, Floyd Mayweather's TBE. Floyd Mayweather is what the fuck he is. Money fucking made. The money fucking team. The reason why Floyd Mayweather is successful the way that he is because he always had a great team around him. Great teams allow you to be successful the way that you are. It allows you to be the best boxer. It allows you to have the best situation around you. And hence, TB motherfucking E. When it's all said and done, look at how Floyd Mayweather's career has been ran. It's been ran the right way. And that's why Floyd Mayweather is number one, greatest of all times. Unlike all of these other fighters right up under him, if you're going to look at their careers, there's always been one gaffe, one precarious situation, one basically moment where they fell off the wagon. They weren't keeping basically the standards in terms of their training, the standards in terms of them basically saying, you know what? The Marvin Hagler rule. You ain't training hard if you sleeping in silk sheets. Well, Floyd was sleeping in silk sheets. But every time he trained like he was fucking broke. That's why Floyd ain't lose. Because Floyd understand there was always one motherfucker that was looking to try to take all of his claim to fucking fame. And Floyd understood that, so he trained his rabbit ass off every fucking fight so that moment would not happen. That variation, that equation, that factor wouldn't happen. So you gotta give him fucking credit. This is the greatest fighter to ever fight. Because this guy right here was sparring with Pernell Whitaker and he was running circles around him at the age of fucking 18. This is how you know Floyd Mayweather is unique. The way that he beat up a savvy veteran like Gennaro Hernandez, dog. That's a hard fight for any other motherfucker. That veteran would have exposed anybody else. But Floyd showed poise. He showed patience. He showed that he was basically a fighter before his time. And he showed that he transcended time. Floyd Mayweather is the standard bearer. He's the standard bearerizer. He's the trendsetter. And he is the reason why PBC has the success rate that it has. And if you don't give Floyd Money Mayweather his credit, you don't basically submit to that, you don't admit that, then you're not a true boxing fan. When you got Mexican community fan bases, when you got European community fan bases, you got UK fan bases teaching black boxing community fan bases how to bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring while you at it to Floyd Mayweather's greatness. But they can't do that. They always got some shit to say about Floyd. They always got basically something to spit on Floyd. They believe that Floyd is not the fighter that he's supposed to fucking be. But Floyd keeps revealing to you motherfuckers that he is everything that he's supposed to be. And you want to know why? Because Floyd Mayweather has what we would say the dichotomy and the variation of understanding that greatness personification can only be hindered. The motherfucker can't be stopped. When it's all said and done, Floyd is the product of a fighter that has lived up to every fucking standard. And because of that, Floyd Mayweather gets the biggest salute of the fucking day. I keeps the foot on the what? Yeeks. I keeps the foot on the what? Knicks boxing record. You get the biggest salute of the damn day because you guys understand at your truest and your most properest levels that you always need to give an IETBE the motherfucking credit that he deserves. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.
Go ahead.